Hello everybody! Today I thought I would talk to you about my cats. Woo! Okay, so on to the first kitty, which is this big boy. His name is George. I don't know why we called him George, but that's his name. Say hey to the camera, please. I'd like to see your pretty face. And this little girl is Suki, but it's because she looks all Japanese. Just look at her big eyes. She looks like a little manga cat. I've had George, which is the ginger one, for 4 years. I got him just before my 14th birthday, I think it was, because we had recently, a few days before we got him, we sadly lost one of our other cats, which was my sister's cat called Alfie. I was very surprised. My mum just came home with my sister and they'd just been out to get this cat, and she just kind of opened her coat and was like, this little kitten just sat inside. And for Suki, I've had her almost a year now. I got her for my birthday as well. George is 4, recently 4 at the beginning of the month. And Suki is 1 and a few months. Like, she's about about 1 year and 4 months. These two have a tendency to wrestle. Like, horrible noises will happen when they wrestle. It's very scary. They really are mean to each other. And then at like 5 o'clock in the morning, they will, if we let them have the roam of the house instead of just shutting them in the kitchen, we tend to shut them in the kitchen because of this, they will run about the house like crazy, but they will have done this from about 11 o'clock. Like, just chasing each other. And sometimes it's not even George with her, sometimes it's mostly just Suki just chasing herself up and down the house, making the biggest noise ever for such a tiny little cat. She's very good at hiding. A lot of occasions when we have thought we've lost her, when she's just actually hidden under the bed. But he can be such a meanie to Suki. Like, he will just randomly walk up to her and hiss in her face. And she will be like, what did I do? And she might only even walk past him, or maybe not even that, he'll walk up to her and hiss in her face and then like hit her or something, and we'll be like, George, you abusive boy. And then Suki we call the awkward cat because she hates to be held, and she's getting there with being held and cuddled. Like, she'll be okay with if you stroke her and you're not holding her, but if you try and hold her, she will do this, like stick all of her legs out and try to get away from you. And she walks like a little thug, so we also call her a thug. She also moans a heck of a lot. Like, I will demonstrate this. You see what I mean? You're being quiet today. That was nothing, those moans. And this is actually quite nice being held today. Normally she would be pushing away from me, clawing onto me, like, oh my gosh, why am I being held, and moaning like, meow, meow, meow. But yeah, she'll just randomly meow all the time, like that. And now she'll be on my shoulder for this. We don't want to see your bottom, Suki. She's got a big bottom. She's caught on my clothes. Oh my gosh. Why are you so awkward? Awkward cat. Okay, this is... Please, okay. Well, she's gonna be up there now. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, down you go. Oh, that was awkward. See, that's why she's so awkward. She doesn't really know how to be a cat. About George, he thinks he's a dog. That's a quirk about his personality. He literally thinks he's a dog because he grew up with my old dog, William, and like, seriously, George does not act like a cat. Suki does. She goes into little corners and curls up like a little cat, like they should. But George does not. He will go onto our living room floor and just roll over and sprawl all over the floor like a dog, because that's what my old dog used to do. And he used to follow him around and copy everything he did. So yeah, that's... My cat thinks he's a dog, basically. Oh my gosh, I just remembered another thing that's annoying about Suki. She has a weird obsession with hair bobbles and pins, and my mum's a seamstress, so there's a heck of a lot of pins around the house, and we will come down on a morning and find, like, their water bowl will be full of, like, well, not full, but there will be at least like 2 pins and like a hair bobble or something in that water bowl, and or she'll like go and hide them under the back doormat, and it's like, really, Suki, that's dangerous. We're very scared that she could hurt herself. So that's all I have for you today. I would do an outro with one of my cats, but they've both run away from me because they don't like me.